Latoya, there's loads of myths about you and about Michael.
Yes.
And we have to make advantage of you being here to
Okay.
know if they're true. Can we do it now?
Sure, go right ahead.
So, first of all, there's a myth that you dated Prince, the artist, the great Prince. So, can we see Prince here? But is it true, Toya Jackson, did you?
No.
Oh!
No, here's the thing.
But he wanted to,
no,
right?
He wanted to, and we would go.
No
we would
way.
always go roller skating and things like that, and he would always say, "Will you be my girlfriend? You want to date me?" And I go, "But Prince," because I don't know. We were friends, and I didn't want to take it any further.
Was it?
Yeah.
You didn't click, that's normal.
Well, no, he was very sweet, very kind, but I just didn't wish to take it any further. Actually, I was Jehovah's Witness.
That was the second myth. Were you a Jehovah's Witness?
Yes, yeah. Oh, that's your second myth?
Yes, that was, so that's true.
Absolutely, and we don't date unless we have marriage in mind, so that was one of the reasons of saying I wish to be friends.
So you're not a Jehovah's Witness anymore?
I don't go anymore, but I still believe in God and the whole bit, but I just don't attend the services. Yes.
So the question is, are you dating now?
No, I'm not. Absolutely not.
No, absolutely not.
No.
Why is that?
I don't know. I just don't. I'm not looking. If it just happens naturally, then that's wonderful.
Yeah.
But no, I don't look or anything like that.
You know the Portuguese men are pretty awesome.
I know. Look at the man laughing.
We have great contenders to be your...
Yes.
I can introduce you to some. They're very sweet anyway.
Yes, yes.
So when you start dating, please let us know.
I will.
We'll hook you up. The other one is, actually, I don't know if you know this, everyone, but Latoya's cover on Playboy was one of the most successful issues in the history of the magazine. Is it true?
It's true.
That's incredible, incredible.
Yeah. And I don't know why.
1989.
I don't know why. I have, I don't know why. I have no clue why.
This is one of your covers. You've done two, actually.
And it was only exposing the nipples, but because I was
incredible.
terrified to do this. I was afraid, and I didn't
So
wish to do it.
you didn't do the full?
No, just the nipples.
And it was one of the most successful ones in the history of the magazine.
Silly, but it still is to this date.
You have the most successful nipples. That's incredible. That's gorgeous, actually. That's gorgeous. We have some other myths for you. Actually, well, there's a lot of myths surrounding Michael, and I'm sure you're one of the people that knew him best.
Oh, yes.
So is it true that he had a habit of giving people prank calls?
Yes.
That's so funny.
All the time. Absolutely.
What
all
did he
the
say
time.
on the prank calls? Do you remember?
Just he would make up anything, and
Oh
he
my
would
God,
call.
that's so funny.
And it's so funny, but because I think you go through that stage of doing something of that nature, and he went through a stage of just doing that. He felt that it was funny. That was his way of having fun because he wasn't able to go out and do a lot of other things that most people were able to do. So that was his entertainment, his joy. But the funniest thing is that whenever we would do prank calls for Quincy Jones, he would always he would always know it's us. He goes, "Oh, come on, Latoya, come on, Michael, I hear your voice," because he's so good at music that no matter how you disguise your voice, he hears the undertone in your voice and he knows it's you.
That's incredible.
Yes, he was very good.
Did it to you at some point? No.
Oh yes, are you kidding?
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. And I would do it. I really did a good one on him. I really did.
Oh, tell us please about it. Do you remember?
Oh gosh, of course I do. He wanted to work with this producer called Sidney Lumet.
Right.
And Sidney Lumet did The Wiz, when Michael did The Wiz. And he was just so excited, and I called him on the phone, and I said, "Hello, I'd like to speak to Michael." And he goes, I go, "Michael, someone wants to speak to you. Get the phone, grab it." And then he runs back to the phone, and I run back, and I go, "Michael, hi, it's Sidney.
Oh my God.
I'm calling because I want to come by, and I want to come by your house and see you today." And he says, "Hold on." And he says, "Hold on. I can't believe it's you, Sidney, but hold on." And then he runs to me and goes, and I'm hiding the phone. He goes, "Latoya, Sidney wants to come over and see me today." And I'm going, "You're kidding, he does?" That's hilarious. He does?
Oh my God.
It was so funny, guys. You have no idea. And I go, "What else did he say?" And I'm just listening to him. He said so many things, and I can't. He goes, "Get dressed, get dressed, get dressed. I want everybody to get dressed." And I go, "Michael, did they say something like this? Did she sound like this?" He put his secretary on later, right? He goes, "How'd you know that?" I said, "I just assumed." And I go, "Did she sound like, 'Hello, Michael, what are you doing?'"
Oh my God, that voice is incredible.
And he goes,
so he did fall for it. It's hilarious.
he goes, "You were listening on the phone. How could you listen to my phone call?" I go, "I wasn't listening." And I said, he was rushing around. I go, "Michael, don't get dressed. Don't do all that." I go, "It was me."
He fell for it.
He took the biggest bucket of water and he poured it all over me. right. That's one of the many stories. Yes.
I mean, I can imagine this is a really stupid question to ask. Of course you miss him. We all miss him.
Yes, of course.
And I think this is the question everyone asks you, but I have to do it. It's, how is it to be, well, in the family of the most loved person in the world? Well, actually, definitely the most famous person in the world. We all miss him.
Yes.
So I think you can share, it's a way of sharing the suffering, right?
It's very interesting because I always felt that he was the most gifted person in the entire world.
Yeah.
I've always felt that there would never be anyone to replace him.
Yes.
I've always just felt this way because he was special. And I always felt he was a special gift from God, and that's just what I felt. And I would always say that to him, and he would say, "You're silly." He says, "God is just using me to spread his word." And he says, "None of this comes from me. This is not my talent. This is given to me from God." So all those things were so humbling, and he was always such a humble person when it came to that.
And that's just him. Your whole family, you're all very talented. It's an honor to receive your art. So thank you so much for everything. Actually, can you, there must be like thousands of Michael Jackson's lookalikes.
There are.
Do you think you can distinguish the real Michael from a lookalike?
There are times that you just can't. There are some that look so close. It's like, oh my gosh. And then you get embarrassed because you should know better, but you don't.
Should we give it a try? So let's see. I don't know as well, so I'm going to be surprised as you are.
Okay, very well.
Let's see the first. So is this Michael or is this a lookalike?
No, that's a lookalike.
That's a lookalike, right? Is it a lookalike? Yes, it is a lookalike.
It's a lookalike.
Correct. Second one. That's really.
That's Michael.
Is this Michael?
Oh wait,
it's not Michael. Oh, it's Sergio.
I see it from a distance. No, I don't think so.
Is it Sergio or is it Mike? Oh, it is Sergio.
Yes. Because this is too close. I have to look.
Right,
look at this
that's
camera?
right. This is too close. Can we have another one? So, is this Michael? Oh,
that's
come
Michael.
on. This is Michael. Yeah, this is Michael. Last one.
Oh, good. Thank you.
Let's see the last one. Let's speak. Oh, come on. This is a Portuguese guy. This is not Michael Jackson.
That's so funny.
Latoya thought this was me. How funny. You thought this was me, right? Yeah, he's very similar to me. I know. Carlos Costa. So we're going to talk to you a little